Afternoon, an important meeting is going on right now at Balloon Fiesta Park. It could decide the fate of dozens of vendors who've been serving food during Balloon Fiesta for decades. News 13's Scott Daniels is live at the park with the story. Scott, what have you learned about this meeting?
And Matt, the meeting's still going on. Been going on for about an hour now. It's between Balloon Fiesta officials and the lawyer representing the vendors here. Also, one of the heads of the newly hired food management company is also expected to speak at this meeting. The food vendors were given a new contract that they call outrageous and something they can't afford. Before, vendors paid a flat rate to rent space here at the park. Now the lawyer representing the vendors says they'll have to pay 30% of all gross profits. According to Ovation's Food Services, the Florida company now overseeing Fiesta vendors, a large part of that money collected will help pay for Fiesta improvements. Vendors like Perico's argues that adding those payments to labor and food costs could leave them with just 3% profit, something they can't afford. The contract needs to be signed tonight, but the vendor's lawyer is asking for a 2-week extension.
We're hoping that they get a little bit more reasonable, because our rent at this point, the way it stands, is going to double, increase about 100%.
Now, if the negotiations don't pan out in this meeting today, those vendors have to sign that contract by 5 o'clock tonight. We'll bring you all the details coming out of this meeting later today on News 13 at 5:30. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Scott. Eager to hear how that turns out. In fact, many of the vendors cash in during the Balloon Fiesta. Perico's makes about a quarter of its yearly profits in just 9 days.